We on?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's do the 6-stroke roll. Right, left, left, right, right, left is 6 strokes. And I think the important thing is really, I guess, paying attention to your stick height when you're playing so that you can really make the dynamics work for this roll and get some sort of a pulse and a flow into this roll. So it's... So that's 6 strokes, but in the context of a groove or turning the roll over and creating like a continuous flow of a roll, I put an extra note. So it's a 6-stroke roll, and then I always end on the 7 or end on the 1 of the next phrase. So. So you notice like the stick height is coming up like this, and then all the ghost notes are probably about half of that height. So, once you start playing on different surfaces, you get different pulses and different sounds, and it becomes useful in a musical context. So, coming out of choruses, going into choruses as tags, out of verses. So you can do it a couple of different ways. You could do it in the halftime version. So if you're playing a halftime groove, then you double time your 6-stroke roll. It sounds like this. So you could do that, or you can do it in a full-time context. So where you're playing a medium tempo groove, and then you're not double timing your 6-stroke roll, which would sound something like this. Faster. can also do it in different contexts around the kit on different playing surfaces, which makes a different kind of feel and different kind of pulse. I'm taking. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why the dynamic, the ghost notes of this are really important, because as you play on different surfaces, the feel of your stick hitting different surfaces makes it a little more difficult if you're trying to like grip your sticks too tight and play them all at an equal dynamic range, because your stick sinks into the toms more, but it bounces on the snare more. So in order to keep the dynamic flow going, you've got to kind of be aware of that and kind of feel that in your hands. And then the weight of the groove is boom, suka ba boom, suka ba boom, suka ba boom, instead of boom, ba ba boom, boom, ba ba boom, boom, right? Weight is on the toms. And as you play faster, you need to let the stick do the work so you don't tense up your hands. So it's imperative that you let the stick do all the bounce and keep your grip loose. If you feel yourself getting out of control, you got to slow it down. You get to a point where you can only play it so fast, and then you've compromised the flow of it. Accent with your kick drum on the ones. On the as. You do. Six stroke. All six stroke stickings. gonna the fill or the groove is gonna change depending on where you decide to put the weight of the stick. So if I want to put it on the kick drum, if I want to put it on the floor tom, put it on the snare, the idea is to get like how you want to hear this. Do you want to hear this like it's a double kick, doing a quick double? Like dense fills in a 6-stroke roll. So